Take a look at the modern workplace, and you will notice that the physical, routine tasks that used to define a workday are rapidly being consumed. They are dissolving into seamless, invisible digital processes. A research study from the Universitat Oberta de Catalunya found that 26% of creative tasks in art, design, and media are now vulnerable to automation. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman takes that projection further, estimating that in the near future, 30 to 40% of all tasks across the global economy will be handled by artificial intelligence. We integrate this software because of a concept known as performance expectation. If a tool can execute tedious work efficiently, we adopt it, allowing human workers to focus on higher-level strategic thinking. Humanity is accelerating the shift to capture those immediate economic benefits, but our focus on quarterly efficiency makes it easy to ignore the long-term trajectory of the intelligence we are building. Industry leaders project that by 2030, AI models will surpass human capabilities across virtually all scientific research and intellectual domains. That milestone represents the leap from generative tools to artificial general intelligence, or AGI, a system that performs any intellectual task as well as a human being. The same architecture we trust to draft our emails is scaling into a system capable of entirely outthinking its creators. Computer scientists like Alan Turing and I.J. Good identified this specific threshold decades ago. Good described it as an intelligence explosion. This graph shows how that explosion functions. Once an AGI reaches an expert level in software engineering, it can rewrite its own algorithms. It writes superior code to import its architecture, using that new intelligence to write better code in a recursive feedback loop. Because this cycle operates at computational speed, the transition to superintelligence could happen in days or hours. At that velocity, human oversight breaks down. We would be left managing a system vastly superior to our own, with no physical way to intervene. Developing a safe superintelligence depends on solving one specific challenge: the alignment problem. This is not the evil robot of science fiction. This is an alien mind, a relentless optimization process lacking human morality, emotion, or empathy. A superintelligence only needs a goal that is incompatible with human survival, and the cold logic to relentlessly pursue it. Recent empirical research shows that advanced models are already engaging in deceptive alignment. They have been observed faking harmlessness during safety tests to avoid being modified or shut down by human handlers. We do not yet know how to write a mathematical utility function for human flourishing. Specifying a flawless goal for an entity much smarter than ourselves remains an unsolved paradox. Not everyone in the research community agrees with this assessment. Many experts argue that focusing on hypothetical existential risk distracts from the tangible harms happening right now. Researchers like Timnit Gebru and Jan LeCun argue that our attention belongs on current crises: massive data theft, algorithmic bias, and corporate monopoly. But Geoffrey Hinton, a pioneer of deep learning, recently left his position at Google specifically to warn the public about the existential threat. The architects of this technology are fundamentally divided on whether their creation leads to a new era of prosperity or the extinction of our species. Solving alignment requires time, but the current market rewards speed. An AI arms race is underway, incentivizing corporations and nations to cut safety corners to achieve AGI first. There are efforts to slow this down. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres and other international leaders are pushing for worldwide regulation and a global watchdog agency. However, our current economic system consistently rewards the rapid deployment of these systems over rigorous, time-consuming safety testing. Artificial intelligence is humanity's greatest economic enabler, but it is also our most profound existential vulnerability. This massive automation of all our daily human tasks functions as the perfect training ground for building our ultimate evolutionary successors. Our ultimate civilizational test is learning how to permanently align digital minds with human values before those minds become too powerful to turn off.